I love a good stationery haul, especially when it includes a brand new pen. This is my latest haul from Atlas Stationers. It's for their Sidewalk sale, which is going on currently. I think it's everything in the store is 15% off. And they also have some amazing doorbuster deals. And one of them is inside here. I have a brand new pen that I saved $128 on, which I think is amazing. And I can't wait to try this brand and see what I think of it. While the Sidewalk sale is going on, you can also use my discount code instead of the Atlas discount code to get 15% off. They have upped my percent off to match the site-wide sale. So if you want to support the channel and buy something at the same time, that's a great way to do it. All the info will be linked down below. But let's dig into this box. I really splurged and got quite a bit of things. So I'm excited to share everything with you guys. Here is, of course, our Atlas little logo here. I love the Lammy being carried there. So cute. And this is what the station, like the outside of the shop looks like. And in Chicago, if you're in the Chicago area, they have tables set up outside and all these booths and things and all these pen people are there. It looks amazing. I wasn't able to go, but it really looked amazing. Oh, so they did do a live pull on this, and this must be all of my goodies. I can't remember what all I ordered, honestly. So we'll have to look at that. But definitely a lot of ink. You know, one or two things. We'll take everything out and set those all aside. And pen or ink first. Let's do ink. I'm not going to swatch it today. We're going to do a separate video on that. But let's look at some of these colors. So, oh, I like these boxes. These are my first full bottles. I believe this is the Dominant Industry inks. Yes, Dominant Industry. Look at how much detail is in these boxes. I just love everything they do. Like as far as pen companies and the details they put into things. So this one is a new ink. I'm going to open it just to show you guys. But this one is called Unicorn. Oh, look at how they package it. So you have a little pipette. And then your ink is actually in a little bag. How adorable is that? Okay. So, like I said, this one's called Unicorn, I believe. Ooh, I just ripped my bag. Don't be overly enthusiastic. You can kind of see in there how it has this pink and blue shimmer to it. It's, I think, a purplish color. I think this might be kind of what it looks like. And I'm so excited to see this one in action. I love the bottle. Very unique shape and just beautiful. So that's ink number 1. And ink number 2 here. They both say Alchemist. They do. Okay. Now, the name of this one, I think I will mess up how to pronounce it. Apertura Metis? I'm not 100% positive on that. But I will show you. And I won't rip this one's bag, I promise. So it's this orangey color with yellow. I'm kind of hoping it'll be similar enough to Southwest Sunset, and it has some glitter elements to it. So pretty. Okay, so there's ink number 2. And my neighbor just started mowing their lawn, so I really hope that's not coming through. Let's do this. This, I think, is all inks. So we have Robert Oster's, which one was this? Oh, Whiskey. And okay, so this is a brownish color with obviously some glitter in it. And my son just got he got 2 kittens, and one of their names is Whiskey. And so that's part of the reason why I got this ink, but also I thought it was really cute. Then we have a Leonard Toolbar one. This has been really popular this year. It's called Sesame Seed Oil, and it's supposed to be this color right here. Then we have these two inks. These are part of the Wearing Gold literary set. Robinson Crusoe is a color that I had been hearing a lot about. It's been out of stock, but they just brought it back in, so I was able to nab this. It's kind of a teal with some shading qualities. I can't remember if it has shimmer to it, but it looks really pretty, and I've heard lots of good things. And then this one is to go with my new pen. So this is Wearing Gold's Dracula, which is this amazing red with some shimmer to it. And with Halloween coming up, I wanted something that was kind of spooky season themed. And this is what I decided on. All right, our last two items are here. Now, I did get some ink cartridges as well, which is what's on top here. Oh, and I forgot I got some stickers too. So there's your clue. But anyhow, I did get these. These are the Pilot Irizoka. They're really nice quality ink. And this is Yamabudo. I think that's how you say it. Now I have a Pilot penmanship, which I will pull out to show you guys, which is this pen. Now this pen I do not have a converter for. It's a $10 pen and I love it. And so this takes ink cartridges. I could probably get a converter. I just haven't yet. So I wanted to try out some of their other inks in this line. So I went ahead and got these. I do have a full bottle of the ink that I use in this pen, and I can refill these ink cartridges. That's supposed to be really easy. I just haven't done it yet. But I thought I would just, since everything was on sale, I'd go ahead and nab some of this pretty color. Plus, I've heard really good things. Then I did grab a sticker sheet. This is the Midori Monsters. I thought it would be really fun for Halloween times to frame and fall. They were really cute, and I want to try them out, see if I like them or not. So I think this is only one sheet in here. I could be wrong. But yeah, I think it's just one sheet. And they kind of have a mat to them. And they're cut just around. They're cut really closely to where the edge of the monsters are. So I think they're going to be really nice. And I think they're going to lay really flat and not give me any bumps. So we're going to try those. I also got one of their brand new stickers. So this is for Alice Stationery. And I just think it's really cute. So I picked that up. And let's do the new pen because I really want to unbox it. So this is a Conklin. I don't have any Conklins currently, but Conklin is a US brand that was started, I think, in the 1800s. Actually, it was Mark Twain's pen of choice. He used to say that they were, what was it? Profanity stoppers or something like that, because Conklin is actually the company that came up with the self-filling pen. So you didn't have to struggle so much to fill it. They had these crescent moon things, and you could just like push a button and essentially it would fill itself. And the way they were designed, they wouldn't roll off the desk. And so he absolutely loved them. He was their kind of big spokesperson for a long time. I believe they stopped producing them for a while, and then around 2000, a new company kind of bought them up. They do Conklin and Monteverde, and I think another company as well, but they were originally based out of Ohio. I don't know if they still are, but that's kind of a little bit of a backstory. So this is a Conklin 1898, I believe. Let's see. And it's a Brooks resin pen with gunmetal trim and burgundy. You ready? I love the box, by the way. It's feels almost like a leather. It's probably a leatherette. The stitching is rather nice. It does have a little bit of stuff here, but I'm not too worried about that. Oh, look at that presentation. says, congratulations on your new pen. Enjoy a smooth writing experience and thank you for using our brand. Very nice. And wait till you see this pen. Look at how beautiful it is. It has this micro sparkle to it. Like, the pictures on the website don't do it justice. And then to have the black going with it, it feels like the perfect red pen to me. So I was so excited about this. And I did get a medium because I did want to be able to use my Dracula ink in here. I'm hoping that the two are going to be a good match. I've never had a Conklin before, so I don't know for sure. And we will do some size comparisons here in a minute. But it says Conklin right here on your little tab here. I like the way that you can push down on it and it opens up the other side of that. You have this ornate band here around that is just gorgeous. It does say 1898. I believe that's when the original Conklins were first produced. And just a gorgeous pen. Kind of has that classic cigar shape. It might be a little bit more girthy than some of my other pens, but like I said, we'll do a comparison in a minute. And then as far as what else is in our little box here, you do have a tab to pull up. You get 2 little vials of ink. Now, I'm not sure if Atlas carries their ink, but I did find out they do have ink, and it's actually it's like one of the best-selling inks out there, evidently, is what the website was telling me anyhow. Here are some other models. Atlas has a bunch of exclusive models of the Conklins, and a lot of them are on Doorbuster right now. So they're on Doorbuster for about $100, which is what I paid for this one. And they just look amazing. They have a green one, they have a blue one, lots of different colors. So there is that. And then there's everything in here. Now, when you do a live pull, which is what this was, so I put my order in, and then in the notes I said I'd love to see it pulled live, which was so much fun. And I'll try to link that down below for you guys. You actually get some extra things. And I believe that's what all of this is kind of a thank you for pulling it live. And this envelope or baggie is really thick and nice plastic, by the way. I'm going to be keeping this. So in here, we have what is this? A Pentel Wow Gel, I guess. Oh, that's kind of nice. So a new, like, purse pen is what I call these. Looks very nice. It has a triangular grip to it, so that's really nice. Okay, so we have one of those. We have a Tombow. This is an alcohol-based one. So they will bleed through on other things, but they're really, really nice. I like the light blue. Then we have this, which is cross standard refill. Is it a cross pen? Oh, it might be. These might, oh, that's interesting. Look at how long that is. I'm guessing it's red. Are you a pencil or a pen? I think you're a pen. It has, I don't know, this is a very weighty. And so Graphics ink, I guess. I don't know much about this, but it's kind of a cool pen. Oh, this little sticker, I think this is so cool. This is another one of Atlas's stickers that they carry, but it's a nib with the Chicago skyline in it, which I think is beautiful. Then we have a Gatlin leather. I think this is just a sticker as well. It's a really nice sticker though. And more journals, less medicals. That's cute. Another sticker. Then we did get some Robert Oster. These are their swatches. I think you can only get these when you get a bottle of ink. So it's nice that we have 2 of them. These swatch cards are really nice. I would buy these if I knew where to get them, but I've never seen them advertised anywhere. And then we have one more sticker here that has like a a water droplet or an ink droplet on it. I wonder if this is one by Waringle or something, but it's another really cool sticker. This makes me think of the type you would put on like a water bottle or something. But I really like it. I might put it on my ink journal or something. And then Ready, Set, Write. They make some of the most beautiful. They have somebody at the shop who does beautiful writing and usually does some of these. And another one of those big cards. All right, that is everything in here. Let's pull out some other pens to look at alongside this new Conklin and see what kind of matches up. I wanted to see how it compares to my Esterbrook. This is an Esterbrook Esty, and it's actually one of my favorite ones. It's the Raven. So I was wondering how, so it's a little shorter and definitely wider around. Here's an Esterbrook JR, or no, Model J, sorry. And I think size-wise, these might be actually closer, which would make sense if this is the original design, because I believe this is an older Esterbrook design as well, like possibly the one that JFK used, which I think is really cool. Just as general comparison, here is a Pilot Custom 74. I think lengthwise, that's about the same, just a little slimmer. Here is a TWSBI 580. So I think lengthwise, we're in that realm, okay? And I think that should give you a pretty good idea of that aspect of it. Now, as far as twisting off, this feels different than my other ones. It's just very, very smooth for your twist off mechanism. And once you get past here, it almost feels a little loose in there, which is different. And it does take, I think, more turns than my other ones to come out. It does have a almost cap and cap type design. I can see an additional, and I don't think I can show it to you guys, but there is an additional, I can see a cap or something in there to help making sure you have that good seal. That's really nice. Very rounded ends. And then as far as how the mechanism inside works, you have a very standard converter here, no branding on that, but just a piston filler. You can obviously put in a cartridge if you want to. So very nice on that end. And just this resin is unbelievably beautiful. So should we ink it up and give it a little writing test? I think we should. All right, I have my Conklin now inked up. I went ahead and went with Private Reserve's Infinity Burgundy. I felt like that would be a good, nice deep red to match with this new pen. And because it's a standard ink, it would flow really well and give us a really nice idea of how this pen really performs. I did flush it out with water first to make sure there's no particles or anything in it. So let's go ahead. This is, by the way, to give you an idea on the paper, this is just a Campus little notebook that I have. So it has Campus notebook paper in it. Very fountain pen friendly, very smooth. And here we go. Or no, it's 1898. So this is an exceptionally smooth writer, at least with this particular ink. So everything going forward felt really nice. I think flow is really, really good as far as directionality. I'm not really seeing anything that would concern me, and it feels really nice. Let's put and I feel like this is going to be a good match to my new ink as well. And let's see with my new tool if we can figure out what the line width is. So this is my newest tool for this. It's by Dominant Industries, I believe, and it just kind of shows you how wide that line is. So let me get it on the right side here. So I think that it matches up at about the 0.7 or 0.6 mark, somewhere in there, for how wide that line is and that you're getting out of the feed. So if that gives you an idea. And this looks like it could be a little bit thicker up here, but I could be wrong. No, I think that's right about right. Somewhere in there. But overall, I'm super happy with this pen. I think it's amazing. I love the color. I think it's going to be great as a writer that has a little bit of spirit to it. I think the price was amazing. I would highly recommend picking one of these up. I am almost tempted to buy a second one with this great of a deal in a different color with a finer nib. Or they also have an Omniflex, and I don't think that's much more or the same price. I couldn't remember. But highly recommend checking them out right now while they're on Doorbuster and getting some accessories with that 15% off. So anyhow, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I'll see you real soon.